And in typical form, the holidays bringing some fantastic NBA action. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. You look at the Nuggets. Here we go. And it's Cleveland to start out. Up top ball. Outside Hunter. They swipe it. Outside Brunson. Pass to Anthony. Now here's Jokic. Out to Anthony. They set a pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, count it. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
And Mobley gets it to go.
Inside Mobley is set up for success. His size and reach means the rim is right there for him.
Here's Jokic. Denver moving it around. Outside Brunson. Fires the three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Boy, there's Brunson again with that quick release. Always ready to fire.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. The offensive rebound. Anthony outside. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
To the paint. And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
And when you have a multiple MVP like Nikola Jokic, there's pressure to put him in position to win it all, Clark.
Certainly agree with you there, B.A. Widely regarded as the best player on the planet, Jokic has the capacity to will them to victory single-handedly, but ideally, he shouldn't have to. He needs some additional reinforcement to complement his greatness.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. It's a three-point game. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. And stolen by Jokic. Three-pointer Anthony. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that three. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
Outside Mitchell. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's ball. Pass to Mitchell. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. Here we go, one-on-one. Now Jokic. Covered by Mobley. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Ball surveys the floor. And he's going for the lob! All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Guys, back over to you.
On a mission. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
Here's Anthony. And he lays it up and in. Anthony's got his third basket on the night right there.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Now here's Mobley. Brunson with the block. Two seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Brunson. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets earning this break in the action, up 10. Their work from distance has been impressive. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Denver.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Outside Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Garland's got his first bucket in this one.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
Back to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's Garland. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And with most NBA defenses bringing help from that weak side corner, that opens up offenses for the weak side crash, Clark.
Yep, if I was still playing BA, I would make way on that offensive glass board, wreaking havoc on the boards. Extra opportunities are plenty the way the game is played now.
And he makes it.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pass to Gordon. Down low. With some arc. And it's Anthony with a bucket inside. Anthony's gotten 4 this quarter.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Here's Wade. He's guarded by Anthony. Here's Love. And yep, it's good.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Inside. Stolen. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Reddish. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Brown's shot is good.
You rarely see Brown relying on the mid-range, but he'll take what the defense gives him. That's just smart basketball.
And there's a pick. Outside Garland. Takes a three. Gets the three ball to go. Garland's got 7.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Denver leading by 3. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Brown. Back to Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. Mobley with the block.
Mobley said nope. Entry denied.
And here comes Cleveland. To the inside.
2 minutes.
And he lays in the alley-oop pass. And it's now just a 1-point Denver lead.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom! Lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
Here's Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Denver moving it around. Back to Brown. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, he's run that set a lot, even in his college days. Ivy's aware of every option he has in the pick and roll.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Gordon outside. Back to Brown. Pass to Ivy. Shot clock at 6. Denver needs to get off a shot. And here's Allen. Stolen by Mobley. Ball with it. And it's Ivy picking him up. Mitchell misses.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Outside Brown. Back to Allen. And it's out of bounds to the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. 24 seconds left in the first half. 6 to shoot. Pass to Gordon. Thomas with a steal. Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by Allen. Outside, Alexander Walker. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
The shot, no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Nuggets ahead, up 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The Nuggets lead by 5. And here's Brunson from downtown. Sinks the tray. Brunson's got 11 points.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
The 3 from Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul. Mobley on a screen. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11", and the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Yeah, with his size, Jokic is really hard to defend without fouling.
He hits the second from the line. And you think about Jokic's point center game. He's a pioneer, Grant, a one-of-a-kind.
Oh, one-of-a-kind indeed. And historically, very few centers have led their team in assists, and none with the regularity of Jokic. So he's an outlier, but is he a trendsetter? Only time will tell.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Well, Evan Mobley is a real big man's big man. Sure, he does a little work on the arc, but his best moments happen on the glass and in the paint.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, Brian. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. Outside Brunson. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Oh, he's a load inside. Jokic finishing strong.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Now here's Ball. No points yet. Mobley on a screen. Pass to Mitchell. Clock at 6. A strong move by Mitchell inside.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Here's Anthony. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Thomas. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Allen gets it to go.
Well, I like seeing Allen get this kind of position because you give him the rock there, and he can take care of the rest.
Ball outside. Mobley on a screen. Oh, Spider Mitchell, wow.
A guard with major hops. Now, you know Mitchell loves getting chances to finish off those alley-oops.
Pass to Jokic. And stolen by Mobley. And there's the lob. And Mobley throws it down.
You talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Pass to Reddish. 1:24 left in the third quarter. Back to Garland. The rebound by Allen.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Brown's shot is good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Garland. Pass to Love. Stolen by Ivy. And Denver pushing it up now. Here's Covington. Allen outside. Here's Brown. Three-pointer off the mark.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And so they foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Right side Brown. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Denver closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're... Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Cavaliers trail by 7. Pass to Love. Reddish with it. Right side Garland. Drives to the hoop. Can't convert off the spin. And they're on the run. Here's Jokic. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Clark, last year, Jokic had arguably one of the greatest offensive seasons in NBA history.
Absolutely amazing, B.A. I mean, he averaged a 30-point touchdown, triple-double, shooting over 57% from the field and 41 from 3. This guy is building one of the greatest legacies we've ever seen in the league.
Pass to Anthony. And the foul called on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Brown. Now Ivy. Some room here for Anthony. Love grabs the miss.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And we've got a timeout from David Adelman. He wants to make sure everyone is alive, given the situation right now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. And coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is the ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Ball. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside Mitchell. Mobley on a screen. Here's Ball. 4 on the clock. Now Mobley. Stolen by Jokic. Anthony. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Mitchell. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Brunson. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Ball. Count it.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
The Nuggets lead by 7. Here's Gordon. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Ooh, using 2 hands to power it down.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up to the dunk.
And here comes Cleveland. Here's ball. Mobley on a screen. Ball outside. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell at close range. Effortless.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
Now Brunson. It's Anthony on the take. It's good.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Now Mobley. Ooh, poked away. That free throw good for Brunson.
You talk about a high motor, mental tenacity and toughness. Brunson wears defenses down, even when they throw different people at him.
Ooh, he leaves no question.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And stolen by Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup. Now Jokic. Outside Brunson. Now Anthony. Here's the teardrop. Cleared away by Mitchell. And here comes Cleveland. They trail by 7. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And out of bounds, Denver will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Outside, Alexander Walker. So the Nuggets win it, and they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And B.A., the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
And that'll do it, folks.